Do you want to create a PNGTuber but don't know where to start? Well, let me help you. I know exactly how you can do it, and I'm gonna show you. Let's just jump into the tutorial. This is a tutorial. But also side note, I'm not sure how to make it work for phone. So this is a computer slash laptop MacBook tutorial only. I don't know if it's possible on phone yet. But I'm sure if there is, there are other tutorials out there. But this one is for PC only. Without further ado, let's just get right into the video. To make this whole thing possible, we're going to be using VTuber Mini. Now, this is a software that allows you to create a PNGTuber, basically. Now, there is a paid version, which you can get using the early access. It's the early access for the main one. And this is just supporting the creator, you know, giving the money. I, unfortunately, am very, very broke and cannot afford that. So, we're going to be using the free one for the sake of this tutorial. And in the future, when I'm not so broke, I'm hopefully going to be able to support the creator a lot better. Now, you'll also need something to extract the file. I personally have WinRAR. It's free if you use the trial version. And you just open it up, extract it to wherever you want to put it, basically. Somewhere that's easy to access. And then open the file up. And it should look something like this. Now, it's very, very simple, but I'm going to go through it with you all once I've got all the drawings done. For a super basic one, you need an open mouth with closed eyes, and closed mouth with closed eyes. This is so it can blink and it can open its mouth and talk when you talk. And the way that it does this is it listens to your microphone and it detects after a certain amount of volume, and then it switches the images at random. You can also have save states. This is so you could have like a sad expression, or you know, a shocked expression, or whatever you want to call it. And it's a really great way to have, you know, expressions within your thingy. But just for this first part, I'm going to show you how to do a very, very basic one. So yeah, so you're going to draw an open eyes, closed mouth, open eyes, open mouth, closed eyes, open mouth, and closed eyes, closed mouth. And that's what you're going to draw. As I'm doing in the footage in the background, you just kind of like put your images into where it says open mouth, and then open eyes, closed eyes. It's got little emojis on the corner so you know which one is for which. And that is how you do that. So that's the basic one. It's very goofy looking, but I like it. It's cute. It's funny. So to add it to your OBS, you want to create a new source and window capture, there you go, and then name it whatever you want. Just call it PNGTuber, whatever. And then you select window, select the thingy, and then boom. And then to get rid of the green background, you want to add a filter to it and add the chroma key and green. And then if your character is green, you can change it to whatever color. You can custom color it. And you can change the background of the VTuber in display settings. Where it says background, you can change it to whatever color you want. Obviously, because it's not set to green, it's not going to show up. But yeah. And then yeah, you can move around, put him wherever you want to put him. Put him in the corner. He's a little guy. And it kind of just like, yeah, he kind of sits there in the suit. And so now we can move on to the more complicated one. Again, we're just doing the same thing where we create different layers and we just make different expressions. It's the same 4 frames, but with different expressions. So, you know, sad with eyes closed, sad with mouth closed, sad with mouth open, yada yada yada. And then I'll show you how to do everything right now. Now that we're back in the VTuber software, you want to create a new copy, I guess, and then just replace all the images once again. This is the easy part. You just kind of like pick your images, put them back in, and once you've done that, there's options to change the name so that you don't get mixed up on which is which. And also you can set hotkeys using this handy little button here. I like to use the numpad because I don't have like an external like gamepad or like mouse pad or whatever. But you can use pretty much any keybinds you want, but these are just the ones I prefer to use. And once you've got all of them sorted, you are done. That is it. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. and it's quite a handy little tool, especially if you're starting out as a YouTuber, or if you're starting out streaming, or you just kind of want a handy little thing for Discord, because you can use it in Discord as well. And yeah, that's how I did it. That's that's it. Okay, I'm gonna give you some quick advice as well. I figured this would be the best way to do it. So I like to do it with a line art layer for the line art, obviously, and then color layer for, you know, all your coloring, all your shading, everything like that. Put them all together, and that's
Again,
like,
we're just doing
oh,
the same thing where we create.
and that's like your background image. And this basically just makes it so you don't have to redraw the same image over and over again. I mean, you can if you want to. It might add a bit of bounce to it, but I personally like to keep it like that. Next off is to, when you do different expressions, or if you do different expressions, put them all on like separate folders so that they don't like get mixed in with each other. And then also save your original file as like a file that you can open, so that you can still have access to all the layers, and you can add more to it and in the future if you want to. And that's my like biggest advice. The second thing is when it comes to VTuber, is that there are more customizable options. You don't just have to use the ones I use. For example, state effects. You know, you can like choose how much it shakes and how much it moves when you talk and stuff. I like to use the just like normal shaking ones, but you can change it, and that's in the state effects there. And then also the microphone sensitivity. You know, if your microphone's very sensitive and you have background noise, you can turn it up. And as you can see, I'm like talking, but it's not moving. That's because my mic sensitivity is too high, so just move that down, and boom, I'm talking again. And then obviously the microphone delay, you can delay it, but it just seems stupid for me to do that. And then yeah, that's pretty much everything you need to know. And you can figure out anything else you might need by yourself, because it's pretty it's a pretty like it's a really good software to use. It's like one of those things where I think that it's a very simple software. It's very easy to use for beginners, and yeah, overall I highly recommend it, and I highly recommend you use it if you're not sure, or like if you're too confused about VTubing, because a lot of like the 3D VTubers, I find them very difficult to create one for yourself, and this is a lot more manageable, and also you can get some pretty cute results. I've seen people make like really amazing designs and really amazing ones. I just did a simple one because I'm just doing it for the sake to show you, and also my drawing skills are not that good, but like it's just it's a fun little thing. It's just fun. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Alright, okay, so thank you all for watching the video. I hope you found it somewhat helpful or somewhat useful, and please join the Discord server below. I'd love to see your creations if you end up making like a PNGTuber. I'd love to see what you come up with. My Discord server is filled with so many like amazing people, and everyone's so kind and like creative there. So yeah, feel free to join, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!